Coverage of Your Vote 2020, now 95 days to Election Day. Two former state lieutenant governors want the rules changed to allow you to vote absentee without having to give a reason why. News 8's Richard Essex is live tonight at the State House with those details. Richard?
Well, Indiana is one of only a handful of states that does not allow no-excuse absentee ballots. To get an absentee ballot in Indiana, you have to be overseas, out of town, working at a polling place that is one that's other than your own, disabled and unable to get to the poll. Now, there is a petition circulating around the state asking the governor to get the state election board into action. State leaders delayed the primary by 1 month due to the pandemic. A record number of people voted absentee. Governor Holcomb has repeatedly said he will not expand absentee ballots to include no excuses. Former Lieutenant Governor John Mutz, a Republican, says the pressure on Holcomb is coming from Washington, D.C.
I realize that the president has made certain statements about what could happen with mail-in ballots. It's clear to me that that is an erroneous kind of conclusion to make.
Former Lieutenant Governor Mutz and Kathy Davis are helping spearhead a petition to the Indiana Election Commission to allow no excuse absentee ballots for November.
If we can eliminate any fear associated with voting, that we are serving both purposes. So I'm just in enthusiastic agreement that this makes sense and that it's going to take a process.
The larger absentee ballots slowed down the vote count in several counties, including Marion County. The ballots have to be counted by hand, which takes time and a lot of people.
We do need to know exactly what the operation needs to be in order to get the ballots out and receive them and get them counted. And it's important that the operation works.
President Trump and others have suggested mail-in voting leads to widespread fraud. Marjorie Hersey, a professor emeritus at Indiana University in Bloomington, says 100 years of research and data indicates mail-in voting is safe.
We find that there is no evidence either that there is much voter fraud in vote by mail or that voting by mail helps one party over the other.
The professor also told me that there is a more recent study of 1 billion, that's 1 billion votes, that found that there's approximately one vote in every million that is ultimately fraudulent. The Indiana Election Commission is the one that will ultimately have to make this decision, and as of right now, there are no meetings listed on their website. At the State House, Richard Essex, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.